The second day in Melbourne ended painfully for the Indian cricket team. Welcome everybody to the third day's play in this fourth test match here at this fantastic stadium, the Melbourne Cricket Ground. I really thought that we could wake up this morning and tell you a great tale about India's day. So good was the partnership. Here they come, Rishabh Pant, Ravi Jadeja. Oh, they've got to play well here deep, haven't they? Deepdas Gupta is with me. I've just given a summary, sort of setting up the day, but we can't kid ourselves here. This needs a terrific resistance from India. It needs, they've got to somehow creep back into this game, and I think this partnership is central to that possibility. Pat Cummins is so strong, physically strong. He's one of the few that do get up the next day. Oh, how's that for length and line? Fresh up in the morning.
Yeah, that's why you get Pat Cummins and Scott Boland are so...
Oh, it's just avoided the fielders. Had there been a third slip, it would have been very catchable. And I've noticed increasingly how teams' captains like to have a floating slip. They don't go with the three.
It's flown beautifully to the wicket keeper. Every ball that's going straight through the wicket, at times Pant and Carey have been taken.
Scott Boland's a good choice to start because he'll make the batsman play so much. You're sometimes tempted to go with the greatest pace. You always say start a day or a session with the best slip area have been defensive shots, and nearly all on the front foot. Oh, that's Rishabh Pant at his best. Most explosive, most expansive, and I got to say, most dramatic, and the crowd absolutely love it.
Well, that's good morning for most of us.
About 5 yards. Oh, hello, this is really interesting. Now, Alex Carey thinks that in leaving the ball, it's brushed the glove. That Rishabh Pant's leave was late to get his hands out of the way. That's what they think. Look at Alex Carey. I'm sure, says Alex Carey, and he's pretty straight as a die.
Let's watch Rishabh Pant's body language here. Often that tells the tale.
TV umpire to director will have a player review for
and attack. Sorry, Jael, carry on.
Yeah, and deep. I was going to say, and I agree with you about Pant, that extension of it. Very, very good batting pitch.
Like parrying it to the slip practice. Going back to the surface, it's like any other surface. But also the surface, it's than most of the other, maybe more.
Kidding me. Oh, we're risking it with guys who can throw a cricket.
He's going to play very good, although that was probably a run out that he
played. Delivery. What cricket we're watching. 170.
When you're running.
Easiest singles of all time.
That's about the moment. Jump.
Captain. He'll make.
Oh, well bowled.
They've got a silly mid-off, really unusual field position. A deep backward gully play, and he's very well, Pat Cummins, and they're putting that into
170. It's almost like they knew the ball was coming.
I talked a lot about it with Steve Smith. Right out in front of their face.
I also don't think he hands the crease too much forward.
It's like we've seen throughout this test match.
They've dropped a guy.
Third slip into. We've seen two go through, hitting a good length, trying to find.
Quite like the ball as it comes to you. Just because, they could have got two, I think.
Before this, the middle order were out there for these guys.
Five.
And the world morning, Elisa morning, 60,000 Kerry.
From all over Australia, but mainly big.
January 30 mark. The gully in play. It's correct in. There it is. 30 Women's Ashes Test. Sam Constas. Multi-format, yeah, we've got India, the boys have got the Ashes, so 30th of Jan as captain. Annabelle Yeah, well, our two leggies are the series. It's been a long time coming, and obviously
And points are...
Richard, we're halfway down to.
I call it yes these days.
yeah, there's actually a really cool
Jadeja leads at what? A Collot.
and White,
The girls would like 5 days.
as we've actually had in Australia. We've needed over days, so technically the
Pretty good at the moment. Again, but
Well, I think line, and he's open with Boland and himself. Has got 2 left-handers. This guy has a fantastic record.
the 54, India hanging in there.
Catch it.
Richard. And the skull and 33 against right hand.
A long off and a long on.
Again, a bit of a discussion.
look negative, but I think at the same time it's sort of
Catch it.
Onto his toe.
Go back first.
Nathan has that ball. Is it missing in the frame? And the goat nut.
By that, 5 for 189.
I've decided, and they don't like the field placing I'm setting, but I've worked out that they're okay with this and being hit to how can we keep it healthy.
She put something disturbed it. Oh, sweep. Stands underneath. The adventurous Richard.
They attempted the ball before.
Richard Pants on the ground makes India lose their 6th.
Free against this attack. This is a terrific battle. The king of the...
Nicely. A successful over from Boland. He'll be for 192.
Come on, boys. 7 up.
Ready. Confidence.
Nice little cricket from the Indian.
Right in. That one.
Leading into Sydney, but they know how crucial these two. Leading into this test match, I think he hit the Aussie team. One was just sitting there on the dresser before I
Beat Reddy in Adelaide and nearly did it again.
able to the closet. Little place.
Keep coming into him and it didn't. It stayed.
Sit right for the right hander.
What part?
He actually putts right-handed.
Does he really?
But anyway, it was a 3-foot putt. I went home. It was very quiet after club competition at home, and we came last.
The ball had already 200 come.
Because Rishabh Pant was playing with... The interest is let it drift and dip this morning.
Shocking. Well, bowled tightly. Thinking his own score is moving along. It doesn't.
Actually, you've made a great this foul, and take...
Exactly. When runs are of a good thrower, not in Test cricket.
205 for 6. That's by Alex Carey, MSK. Really is so gifted. He is, and he gives his... I know.
No, Nick, Mark, I have to... These youngsters in outstanding form.
Yes, I mean, it's pretty...
He should be batting up the order. I thought about Nitish Reddy is his...
fine from Cummins.
Oh, there you are.
Like, come to you, knock it down for a single. Nathan. He actually likes bowling rally with trying to find the outside edge. Usually to play.
We also saw a defensive mode of attack.
Is what that the shot leg is here for. That's why the point is little. He loves playing.
Come on, guys.
Into a batsman who bowls. So create an option with the ball.
The 16th game.
213 for 6. Great crowd in today again. The third come very lately to him, but he can't resist. So bothered with the cover point.
They got missed. After that, they've seen him because he looks to.
I bet, Sonny, that at the start,
the responsibility. Square cut in the hook.
Mid-off is sort of floating. Gore.
Mid-off. But 20 of 31 doesn't need.
Get it.
Very restrained.
Runs. He's very quick between the wickets. Very quick runner between the wickets.
214 for 6. A little squarer than that one went.
He resumed that and getting singles. Now this is a very stump. Nice little half.
Runs that, and then the famous celebration. Scoreboard ticking over.
Himself sacrificed his career things in under 16, the Indian cricket, domestic cricket, 51. Though it was when he was eased into the scene.
You're one of those cricketers that you feel will.
I think he's going to be a game changer.
Outside the left hand is off stump. I think he's got to get more loop on it.
Oh, catch it. Stop, mate.
That's what you're talking about. You know, we both actually you've seen with Washington Sundar as well.
He's some competitive.
After the fit placement and once again, roll back. Hitting off. Michael, you will be staying with your.
And he saw that point, very straight, silly point fielder. Only 2 fielders. Straight away, it's 220.
LBW into play. It's difficult to play. Though you just know they're going to hang past the follow on straight in.
I doubt it. I think they'll probably try and give the captains one of the premier fast feeling. Yeah.
35, Mitch. It is something that gets they stay fit and on the park. A bit undercooked, but he's here.
Played a lot of cricket. They know what they need to.
Cummins. Have your wits about you when you're facing up to Pat Cummins.
2 men back on the hook, so it's
Right on the money, that. In the lid this series, but.
dropped the hands knife.
Oh, thinking about it, but it flew over him. With Mark Howard always.
But
a fabulous innings. His 5th here.
Well, that's one of the differences.
January.
Yeah, we're going to get with the pink ball. So does England, actually, so it'll be interesting.
And a test to follow.
Good on my debut test match and didn't walk. Take the attack, but it wouldn't surprise me if they've gone this way.
Has been punted down the ground, ready.
And I like the adjustment. The first innings. So
Nitish Kumar he's just giving it 2 for 80.
Australians to kickstart day 3. Cummins, if you had the option, would in. Bowling's been excellent by the Australians today.
And Gilly. Yeah, I thought
the Melbourne role. not out batsman from overnight. 28.
Travis head, it's short square. Be between your chest and your badge.
It's well controlled.
He looks made for top six, though.
Match cricket here on the game's big.
Brown, wasn't it?
To the ground. Let's have a look.
Decent shin pad.
Have a blow to the
Very good, guys.
ankle.
So you turn, you watch the bowler run in.
Factor for Lino today.
So batting partnership, 30. Maybe a chance just to pull one of those points.
Bold, Heady.
English Kumar ready.
Drop.
I think he still feels.
It'll be the first time in their last 7. It's the first innings where you
Catch it. Bowling, guys.
That's Nathan Lyon they're referring to.
My wife to embrace her mistakes.
to get through the series.
We'll come back for a third. Washington Sundar, there's going to be a short leg in front of the slips. Between Mitch Mark, just take one away.
Real game awareness here, the way
Looking to just complete a half set. Because the target should not, this young man, is game awareness. Records will come. That has long.
Test match 50, and then maybe many more. Oh,
Another fine shot there. Yes, leaving the ball well alone.
short ball very well. Cummins has given him the ball's been bowled too, of course, but he is strong.
An excellent running between us, and you can see with 20 minutes more of cricket, isn't it? Cordless. They're knocking the ball off.
So much, and not forward short leg. Bend off. So they're back a little deep too high. It's one of the problems with the pitch, actually, and sort of punches his hands at the ball. For 7. Cheer too when he was handed the ball. Has to do the chase.
You're just thinking to yourself, who's bowled superbly throughout this inning.
This is just history. I wrote a book and I called it about cricketers.
Create that angle as well. He's going a little wide of the crease, angling the bowler from where he.
Just on the dado, which is the lowest throughout the creeping their way back in.
This is Shreddy. Got one in the.
Great idea to be a ball that's just bounced off a decent length. That reverse scoop, audacious shot. I think he's to him with the older ball. The
keeper sets a couple of men back for the.
Yeah, I think he's walking down. I'd stand up. Instinct that you have out in the middle that nips back, traps him. Beats the field. I mean, it's the old way of thinking, isn't it? If you can hit. In all fairness.
The over 7 for 298. It's not like. Let's sort that collar out, eh?
Lever, it's not that cold.
Yeah, well, the sun's actually just. Up. It's a sort of a half-hearted swag. A lot of players had the collar up. You know,
when we were growing up, someone had the collar. I'll tell you what,
might have been the.
the outside edge. And that late seam movement.
Two. So India getting the Australian.
There's not a great deal there for the spinner.
Scott Jadeja out.
Not enough to worry about. The surface has not been disturbed much at all.
159 for 5. 22nd. They brought the deficit.
21, the trail by 172. Jadeja.
92 overs gone, 302 for 7.
Tossed it up. Ground, and there's a huge amount of cross out the middle.
26 in the first 3 tests.
There may be.
It's just 25 now. More run, and I think his attention was elsewhere.
Yeah, his reach got to go for the catch, especially.
For a shot. This is
New Zealand made his debut as a left with the bat, especially his defense against a bowler yet a fourth seamer, so it needed to start at him at number 6, Jadeja, and the 4, your bowler.
3-2. Cool. That's not a gig.
That spot, Mark, you're allowed to have.
And honestly, it's about light. Cricket.
Nasty blows on the body too, but so he'll have the ball in hand
today. Quite coming out. Darky's out on the ground. Just a couple of spots of rain. Brown.
In the dressing room for India has been reduced.
Come.
There to save the game.
A huge amount of scuffing. I mean, a session here, an extended session now.
Please keep prepared.
Well, dealt with the better, but it was the tail. We go after him. Nitish Kumar Reddy took him.
Been aggressive.
As a tall man, he
99 overs.
There's an opportunity. For
Shane, look at each other as a
catching region, so there's less danger with less catches there. Waypoint of this test match.
Where's that Lismore?
South of Sydney, and they all of a sudden I peeled off my foot.
That's the first time I.
He's looking for overthrows. Yeah, 7 for 3-3-1.
It's fallen badly there.
Catch it. 36, 7 for 330.
Isn't it Reddy's? He's kept the ring field decided, which is an extra cover, a backward point, just
Use his feet, which he has done on occasion. Removed Kohli last night.
Guys, he bowls drone and he just lets it go and says,
oh, that's just.
Now this is tremendous from bowler, and just look almost like an off spinner. Just always seems to find something. Not going to be easy. It's 7 for 300.
Tremendous crowd engagement. It's a home game. That long delay because of buzzing this joint. Just
Best atmosphere I've ever seen at a cricket in Melbourne the last 3 days. India, Mark.
I just wish they'd run between Sanjog Gupta and Sanjog is big players in the game there, and two in the world game. Scott Boland, he's not even
It's incredible. It's
pitch a bit harder, but I don't suppose he bowled
and drive and play a forward defence. Great hope for India is that this.
So since the play and tried to tighten the game up, just a single now for his for fifth break first. It's a 9 game.
When the bowler
Double forward move. Is 90.